And Liz and Tim, I want to ask you both the same question, since you can offer different perspectives with, will the celebrity campaign appearances actually make a difference to voters? Liz?
Well, Governor Newsom's team was asked about that today, and what they told reporters is that these events are all about turnout. As we said before, they want to make sure every Californian knows about this. So they think an event with Kamala Harris helps put the recall on steroids, they said. They hope that it helps everybody know about it, and then they'll go and turn in their ballot. I think it also just shows how seriously national Democrats are taking this. But Tim, I'm curious to get your take. You spoke to Republicans today, curious to see what they told you about events like this.
Yeah, Liz, well, you just said it. Republicans obviously have a different take. You said it in your piece there, Larry Elder, and he was one of several Republicans, and he says that Vice President Harris will not make a difference. And also John Cox and Kevin Faulconer, both of whom were here in the Bay Area today, they also do not believe it will have an impact. With the Newsom team pulling in heavy hitters like Vice President Kamala Harris to help him campaign Wednesday, his Republican challengers are also making their final push to voters with just 6 days to go before the recall election. In Los Angeles, leading GOP contender Larry Elder began his bus tour around the state, where things got heated as Elder toured the Venice Beach area with someone throwing an egg at Elder as he walked past a homeless encampment. The tense moments caused Elder to cut his visit short, but not before he called out Governor Newsom.
This is about crime. It's about the rise of homelessness. It's about the way this man shut down this state, ignoring science. It's about the fact that a third of all small businesses are now gone forever.
Closer to home, former San Diego Mayor Kevin Faulconer spoke near San Francisco City Hall Wednesday, where he said the vice president's visit shows Newsom is sweating next Tuesday's election.
He can bring all the national figures in that he wants. Californians want to change now.
Faulconer says despite the national attention the race is receiving, the issues are what matter most to Californians.
It's not about partisanship, it's about leadership and a governor that's going to take a stand to make our state more affordable, reduce homelessness like I did as mayor, and stand up and do the right thing when it comes to safe neighborhoods.
Similar tones were struck by John Cox, who was also in the Bay Area Wednesday. Cox says the Newsom campaign is using a playbook of fear to try and scare voters into keeping him in office.
He wants you afraid. He's going to talk about how COVID and the pandemic are running California and that a Republican governor is going to lead this state to disaster. He's got it wrong.
Now, over 6.5 million ballots have been returned so far, representing about 28% of those sent out to voters across the state. I'm live in studio tonight, Tim Johns, ABC 7 News.